All right. Well, for everyone that's here, welcome to Coach's Corner, world premiere, world reviewed. But um, pretty much what this channel is going to be about is just going over strategies and tips and different news in the gaming community, primarily the Gamers of Raw community. And Gamers of Raw, if you're not a part of it, is a gaming community solely focused on getting you, the gamer, connected to the sponsors. We kind of play the middleman in between. And what we're trying to do is to make an easier route for you to get to the sponsors, because we have access to a wide variety of sponsors. We're based out of Salt Lake City, have a huge LAN center there. So what we do is we host these tournaments online, and once we get past our beta testing stage, we're going to start having actual tournaments, and at a certain point we'll have national tournaments at the LAN center. So our sole goal, like I stated, is to get you where you need to be with the sponsors. Make sure to check it out at gamersofraw.com. Get signed up. Make sure to do gamersofraw.com/harshtruth so that you can get my affiliate code and everything. You can get some discounts at the store. Also, what you want to make sure to do is to check out some of the news that we have going on. We actually have a big tournament going on right now. It's a Smite League tournament, and it's actually doing so good so far. It's a beta test that we have going on, and if you've never played Smite, it's an extremely fun MOBA. It's completely free. The God Pack that comes with it, instead of playing as heroes or legends or things like that, you play as gods from different religions. It's wild. So it's actually a lot of fun. So what you're going to be doing is getting the God Pack if you wanted to get it, and it gets you all the gods that have already been released, all the gods that are going to come out in the future. And like I said, it's a MOBA. It's a ton of fun. It's the first MOBA I've ever played. I'm really awful at it. Maybe a couple of times on Coach's Corner, you can see me and my squad and watch them carry me across the battlefield. So what we have going on right now is a beta test of our Smite League. And once we get everything going, we're actually going to start streaming that through the Gamers of Raw channel, probably through this channel as well, because I'd like to commentate on some of it, so we'll get some of that going. But yeah, the beta league, it's going great. It's headed up by a great guy named who we call Hank. Gamer tag is It's Hella. Used to run the Haz Crew back in the day. Haz Crew kind of got dissolved, but rumor is he's going to be starting a new clan on Gamers of Raw, so kind of keep your eyes peeled for him getting a new crew behind him. And it's also headed up by my dude Cloaked Emu, who runs the Elite Emu squad. Used to be a pretty heavy hitting squad in Gears of War, so you better look out for him as well. But both of them are running the tournament, and so far we have 8 teams, and we're probably close to halfway through the season. I can post a link in the Twitch over here, and there's the link for it if you wanted to look at it. And so if you take a look at that link, you'll see that Mobility Gaming, these guys came out and are just smacking everyone. Solid wins all around. They have no losses, only a draw. And then Team Biohazard's up, took an L early, but after that they haven't lost. It's the same story for Overhyped. Lost one, haven't lost since. Only have a draw in the middle and 2 wins. And you can keep going down the list, but we have great teams in this tournament. I'm really excited to see what happens throughout the rest of the season. Like I said, if anyone has any of their Twitch streams or know when they're streaming these matches, I'd surely love to watch and be able to bring you more news to it on the Coach's Corner. But the main thing for tonight, we're not going to cover 2 hours like I originally intended. What we're going to do is that I'm going to go through the division. If you haven't played the division, probably wait. Probably wait on the division, just because the game in its current state is pretty broke right now. Because what's going on is that there are so many glitches and so many game-breaking things that Massive has done to this game and that the gaming community has done to this game. It's completely out of control at this point. And if you're a straight A player like myself or like the people that I play with, it's pretty unovercomable, if that's even a word. But pretty much, if you haven't played it, New York's been hit by a super virus. Government activates this super secret organization called the Division. You're one of the agents. And it's a shoot and loot, Borderlands kind of feel. You don't really want to go alone. And you just buy stuff, build stuff, and get the best stuff so you can beat even better guys to get better stuff. And the cycle continues around. So, what I'm going to be showing you today is kind of how to get around the Dark Zone, which is the PvP type of area. Like I said, it's better to do this as a squad, but I figure for entertainment's sakes, it would be better if you saw me try to do it solo. I have a pretty high rank character, but my build that I've created is complete garbage. So we can go ahead and start. I'll load in here. Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. I've really enjoyed it, and I hate everything that's happened to it with all the exploits and all the glitching and the cheating and the lagging and everything. It's really taken it to a really bad place, and I really enjoy this game. And I've actually haven't played it in about 3 weeks, so this is gonna be pretty rough, rough to say the least. So I'm not exactly sure what's gonna put me or even have going on. But as soon as it loads me in, there's supposed to be a new update coming out that's supposed to help clear up some of the issues that's been going on with it. And let's see, what do I got going on here? Oh man, it's been so long since I've played. I don't know what's going on. There we go. I remember how to do that at least. Going to the safe house, see what's cracking. I bet there's a new skin. Wow, I haven't done this in so long. Oh, get some weapon parts while we're here, so we can build some stuff. Oh, got a week. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. Alright, combat assignment, kill some Rikers, crafting, get some crafting fabrics, and 3 division techs, alright. Bring last man battalion of justice. You know we have killed division agents and retreated to the Dark Zone. Build up your firepower and eliminate them. We can do that. Let's do it together. Like I said, it's a fun game. It's a great concept, but you'll see when I get into the darkness zone, when I get to the PvP area, it's just trash what you run into. And the worst part is, you can't even get the best gear from the dark zone. It's from this very, very broken excursion that they have. The excursion, someone did the math on Reddit. I wish I could give the guy credit. I can't remember what his handle was, but he figured out that the shotgun guys did over 450k in damage. So, like, how are you supposed to get past that if you have high armor mitigation, you have high health? It doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, like I said, world premiere, Coach's Corner. This is it for right now. I don't have too much news to report on besides that tournament going on. Once again, you should check out the link in the chat there to tournament. Take a look at it. Like I said earlier, Mobility Gaming Team Biohazard just running it right now. shortly followed by Overhyped and 516. So you got to make sure to look out for those guys in that Smite League. Yeah. I think I got all my crap. So what we're gonna do, if I can remember how to do anything, we're gonna head out. We're gonna head to the Darkness Zone, do some solo Dark Zone, and maybe I can hook you all up with some tips. Probably gonna stay to the lower level Dark Zone since I'm just scrolling by myself. I actually, if you don't know this, then you know now that you want to try and get Division Tech. That's the big thing that you want to be going after, what you want to be getting. So I and my crew usually start way up here. So I'm actually gonna head up there. Got a couple of extractions going on, which means people are around me. Which means they'll probably come after me, which is fine. I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. I haven't touched the game in weeks. But yeah, every week I'm going to try and get some fresh information, mostly from Gamers of Raw. Gamersofraw.com if you're not familiar. Like I said earlier, just to do a quick reset, just Gamers of Raw, it's a community to try and get you hooked up with a sponsor so that you can get noticed and get paid to play. So I'm going to try and have some news here in the future, but like I said, I'm going to try and give y'all some tips on how to stay alive in the Dark Zone. There was a quick peek at my stats so y'all can kind of see what I'm working with here. Pretty sorry, you're probably laughing to yourself right now. 103, 70, 27, pretty bad, but that's okay. Works for me. What we're gonna do, I'm running, oh gosh, I don't even remember the name of it, Tactician's Authority? Yeah, Tactician's Authority, which is, the power-focused class, mostly because I run a medic with my crew, so that's the reason why I do that. And so since I'm kind of running solo in the Dark Zone, what I'm gonna do is swap over to like the sticky bomb, and yeah, I'm looking at my chat, you jerk. I just got back to it. But I'm going to switch over to the sticky bomb here, and we'll swap it for that. I think I'm probably going to keep my heal, though. Keep the heal on for obvious reasons. I like to run the booster shot. Gives me extra damage, gives me extra protection and everything like that. And then, of course, got to run the blue survivor link. Got to have that. So here we go. Into the Darkness Zone. Wild Blue yonder. Let's see if we can get some div tech, get some dirty cheap loot. I like to run the pecan, just because I'm an LMG guy. Okay, so I still don't remember how to do some stuff. We're just running in the Darkness Zone, cause it's a winter wonderland. Running up. See, there's one right inside this building, right from the get-go. That's why you want to start from here. Running through Darkness Zone. Oh my goodness. What was that garbage? And see, it's not up. But it's usually right there. Yeah, I'm going to get lost at one point or another, because I never know the route.